All right. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today for our January Be Well Lunch and Learn. As you may have seen through our flyer and just our title here, this one is going to be a little different, but we are so excited to be able to kick off 2024 with Peloton. And we have Rachel Josephson here from Peloton to talk about our new partnership with Penn State Health and Peloton. And so she's going to dive into what that means to you as employees and what you can benefit from this and all the exciting things that come with it. But before I pass it over to her, just two reminders, one being that these are recorded. So if you would just like to reference this at another time or send it to a coworker who couldn't join us today, the recording will be sent out in a follow-up email. And then secondly, if you have any questions or comments for Rachel throughout, please feel free to use the chat box or the Q&A feature. So without further ado, Rachel, I'll pass this over to you.
Perfect. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here with you guys. Tell you a little bit more about Peloton and the benefit that you have as a Penn State Health employee. So first, we'll get started out with price. I think that's usually the first question on everybody's mind, and then we'll go down, talk a little bit more about the app itself, share a couple of different features and different fun stuff like that. So first, starting out, Penn State Health does have access to special preferred pricing. Penn State Health will be contributing $5 a month to the various different membership types. I'll go through each of them so you know exactly which membership may be best for you or which one you may want to be switching to. So the first one we have is our App One membership. That will be $4.99 per month for Penn State Health employees. With this membership, you will have full access to our strength, yoga, meditation, stretching, outdoor cardio, all of those non-equipment classes. You'll have full access to those. For equipment classes, specifically those using a bike, treadmill, or rower, you'll have access to up to 3 per month. This will be a single membership, so this will be just for the Penn State Health employee. You don't need any Peloton equipment for this membership, but you will still have access to all of our programs, challenges, our Just Workout feature, Peloton Gym, and our live classes as well. And then we have our App Plus membership, and this will be $14.99 per month for Penn State Health employees. You will also have full access to all of those non-equipment classes that I'd already mentioned. And then you also have full unlimited access to our equipment classes. So if you do have access to a bike, treadmill, or rower that is not Peloton branded, so maybe you go to the gym and they have a different brand of bike, treadmill, or rower there, or even at home, if you own a different equipment that's not Peloton branded, but you want to use our Peloton classes. If you're going to be taking more than 3 per month, then I would recommend doing our App Plus membership. This one, again, will just be for the employee. It's just a one-member profile. You are not required to have any Peloton equipment, but if you do have, like I mentioned, a bike, tread, or a rower that's not Peloton branded, this may be the best membership for you. And then lastly, we have our All Access membership. This will be $39 per month for Penn State Health employees. Again, you'll have full access to all of our non-equipment classes. And then in addition, you will have full access to our equipment classes as well. The All Access membership is specifically for those who do own Peloton equipment. So if you own a Peloton bike, tread, or rower, then you will need an all access membership to be able to use all of the features that the equipment does have to offer. With our all access membership, you also have different profiles for your entire household. So similar to a Netflix account where you have this umbrella account and then you have different profiles within, you can add different profiles for other family members. So if you have a spouse, partner, roommate, kids, anyone that would want to have their own profile, you're able to have that as well. With that, they'd also have access to an app membership as well. So not only can they take the classes on the equipment, but they can also download the app and have access to that as well. This is the only membership that is required to have Peloton equipment because this is what you will need to have all of the features for that. So I always like to highlight what types of classes we have. I think a lot of people still think of Peloton as just a bike company. Of course, we have great bikes and we do have bike and cycling workouts, but we have a lot more and have really grown our library. So highlighting some of our main disciplines that we have within the app, we have tons of strength classes, and within strength, we have classes that use no equipment at all, so completely body weight. But we also have classes that will use dumbbells or resistance bands, kettlebell. So if you do have access to more equipment, we do have classes for you, or some that are completely body weight. We have tons of yoga classes, cardio, meditation, running classes that can be used on a treadmill. And then we also have outdoor walking and running. Those are audio only. A little cold to be doing those right now, but if we have a nice warm day, those are great workouts. You don't have to be looking at anybody. It'll just be audio only, telling you exactly what to do, kind of increasing your pace, slowing it down, and then have some fun music to go along with it as well. Of course, we have our cycling classes as well as stretching. So we have tons of stretching classes that can be done pre or post workout, or just a stretching. You're doing kind of a rest day. We also have our tread and bike boot camp. So what that will be is a workout that will combine our strength classes with a tread or a bike class. So kind of you'll be getting on and off of your equipment. You'll have the cardio aspect of being on the tread or the bike, and then have the strength aspect within that same workout as well. And then lastly, our rowing workouts. So as a Penn State Health employee, you also get preferred pricing on our equipment. I know I've mentioned a couple of times that we do have equipment. So we of course have our bike. We have our Bike Plus. Some kind of key differences between the bike and Bike Plus. The Bike Plus does have a swivel screen, which is really great, especially if you are going to do any of our bike boot camps. You can kind of look at the screen while you're on the bike. And then if you want to do a strength workout, you can swivel it so that's to the side or to the front, so you're facing out. It also has an auto resistance knob. So instead of having to turn the resistance yourself to go up or down, you can set it to auto resistance, and then based on what the instructor is telling you to do, it will do it for you. We also have refurbished Bike and Bike Plus. So as a Penn State Health employee, you also get preferred pricing for that as well as our tread and our row, and then our guide. Our guide is our strength kind of AI tool. It will go on top of your television and will show you exactly what the instructor is doing the workout, and it also kind of shows you on the side next to it. So it's kind of like a mirror showing you exactly what the move should be. It will help count your reps, help improve your form, because you're able to kind of look at yourself right next to the instructor as well. All right, so many of you may have already activated when we launched on January 2nd, but if you haven't, I'll show you exactly how to get signed up right now. Feel free to do it while I'm talking. Make sure that you can get through, or you can wait till the end as well. But you'll go to onepeloton.com/benefits/corporate. It'll bring you to this page where you can enter in your work email address. Then you will get this email and you will click verify email. We're just confirming that you are in fact a Penn State Health employee that is eligible for this benefit. Once you click verify email, you'll come to this page where you can sign up if you are brand new to Peloton. You can use your personal email address at this point, and then create a password. If you are someone that is already a Peloton member, whether app or all access, you will click already a member, log in, and then you'll want to log in with your credentials that you already have for Peloton. That's super important because we want to make sure that we are giving you the $5 off to the correct account, especially if you're an all access member. You will want to make sure that you are a primary account owner in order to get that $5 off. After that, it'll bring you to a page where you can either select to sign up for App One or App Plus, or if you're a previous All Access member, it'll show up there as well, or it'll give you the option to chat with our inside sales team to make any purchases that you may want, either the Bike, Bike Plus, tread, row, or guide. And then after you sign up, you will want to do the whole sign up process on your computer. It's the easiest to do that there. And then you can go ahead and download the Peloton app. And once you download the app, you can sign in with the credentials that you had already created for your account. But you will have to go through the process on your computer first. So now I want to dive in to the app itself. So Peloton app is really great because it's something that you can do on your own time. You don't have to worry about getting to a specific workout class on a certain time, or before and after work can be tough, especially if you have kids or you're driving around. So it's really based on your time and what your schedule looks like. We have classes that are as short as 5 minutes up to 60 minutes or 90 minutes. We even have a 2-hour ride that's coming up in a couple of days as well. So really have something for everybody. And we also have a ton of flexibility because we have thousands of classes that are on demand that you always have access to, in addition to those live classes that we have that are airing all day as well. You're also able to access Peloton on your phone, as well as your desktop, your laptop, your tablet, your computer, your TV. You can access it from several different places, and you're able to be logged into a couple at one time. So you don't need to worry about logging in and out. You can be logged in up to 3 places at one time. You'll only be able to do one workout at a specific time, but you're able to be logged in a couple of different places. So easy if you want to be kind of moving around those specific devices. Also at your level. So we at Peloton have a variety of different classes and different places, just depending on where you are in your workout journey. We have tons of beginner classes, intermediate, advanced. We also have pre and postnatal classes as well. So kind of based on where you are in your journey, we have classes for you. Some great places to check out are our collections. We have great collections that will kind of put specific types of classes in one place. So we'll have Broadway series, we'll have Beyonce collection, a Taylor Swift, strength classes, cycling, different things if you're kind of looking to see what different classes are. We also have a really great filter feature that I will talk about in a bit, and also share my screen so you guys can see what the actual app looks like. We also know that everyone has goals. People may have different goals kind of based on where you are in your journey and what your future goals are as well. So we have a couple of things kind of set you up for success there. We have challenges. We have Peloton specific challenges. We have our annual challenge, and we also have monthly challenges, as well as we'll have seasonal challenges based on different holidays. So maybe Thanksgiving or springtime, we'll have different challenges that pop up. And you can always elect to sign in and start those. And then if you complete them, you'll get different badges added to your collection. And we also have programs. Programs are slightly different than our collections. They are for someone that is looking for something to be specifically designed for them. So we'll have different programs that focus on beginner yoga or strength training 3 days a week, different things like that. And it will tell you exactly what you should be doing for a certain period of time. So some of our programs are a week long, some are 4 or 6 weeks. So you know exactly what you're going to be doing for the next couple of weeks workout wise. You don't really have to think about it or go through trying to find the perfect class for that day. We also have tags. So this is a great way to really build your Peloton community. There are thousands of tags that you can join. Penn State Health specifically will be #LionStrong. So I would definitely recommend adding that as your top one, but then going through and finding ones that really resonate with you, whether it's Peloton moms, Peloton dads, different things like that, whatever resonates with you, so you can start kind of building that community within Peloton. And while you're taking classes, you'll be able to see people that have that same hashtag that you have to be able to take classes together, and you can give them high fives. And it's just a really great way to connect with other people. And speaking of high fives, this is something that you're able to do when other people are on a class live with you. You can give them a high five. You just hover over their profile picture to give them a high five, and then they'll get a notification that they got one, and they're able to send you one back as well. All right, and then stacks. So stacks are great if you are looking to do a couple of different workouts in one specific session. Something that I like to do is kind of put together different classes. So maybe it's a 10-minute warm up, and then a 20-minute yoga class, and then a 5-minute post-workout stretch. If you want to stack multiple classes at one time, you're able to add them together. And so they will automatically play one after another. So you don't have to go back and filter through to find the next class that you want. And I will go through once I share my screen of exactly how you can add that in. Also scheduling. If you guys are anything like me, I live by my schedule, and if it's not in my schedule, I probably won't get it done. So what you're able to do is schedule about a week ahead of time. So if you want to do it maybe on Sunday nights, figure out what classes you want to take each week, whether it's a live class that will be at a specific time or any of our on-demand classes, you're able to pick and choose what time based on your schedule, so that it will automatically show up and give you a reminder before the workout that you have a workout that's coming up. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and share what it looks like when you're on the web version. The app version is pretty similar, so it'll work for this purpose. But when you first log in, I can see kind of what is coming up in terms of our live classes here. I can also see any of the active challenges that I have going on and what my status is to getting the different medals that we have. So for most of our challenges, we'll have different goals. They could be based on miles walked or run or ride on the bike, or it could be number of workouts taken or minutes. So it would be kind of different depending on what challenges are happening right now. I can also see some of our featured collections here, and then classes that are recommended for me based on classes that I've previously taken. So I've clearly taken a lot of yoga and meditation classes recently, so it's kind of recommending for me to take some of those again. And then also some of my favorite instructors will show up here as well. So if I'm looking to start a workout and I don't really know what I want to do, but I want to kind of look at what is happening right now, I can go up to workouts and click classes. And this will show me all of the classes, and they will be filtered based on what is the most recent. So any of the most recent classes will be up here. But if I know what specific discipline I'm going to want to do, then I can narrow it down already. So maybe I want to do a strength class. This will just show me any of our strength classes, and then I can see the filter here based on different things that people may want to filter by. So typically the number one thing is length. So let's say I only have 20 minutes. So I want to do a 20-minute workout. If I have a specific instructor that I like to work out with, I can select that as well. I love all of our instructors, so I'm just going to leave that one blank. And then we have our class type. So we have different classes like a warm up or body weight if you don't have any equipment, upper body, full body, pre, postnatal, resistance bands, Pilates, lots of different options here in terms of a class type. I'm going to select body weight and then body activity. So if I wanted to select certain areas of my body that I want to focus today, I want to do just some full body. So I'm going to leave this blank as well. You have that option there, as well as music. So let's say you have a specific type of music that you really like to work out to. You can select that as well. I'm going to select, I'm gonna do classic rock. Actually, I will select hip hop. Let's see. And then there we go. And then I also difficulty. So I know I mentioned before, we have tons of workouts for different people based on where they are in their journey, whether you're beginner, intermediate, advanced. Today, I'm going to choose intermediate. And you can also choose subtitles as well, if that's something that you want to have English, German, or Spanish subtitles. And then lastly, I can sort. This will automatically default to sorting by the newest at the top, but I can also sort by top rated, popular, easiest, hardest. I'll do top rated. And then lastly, I can also see any classes that I have taken before or not taken before. So let's say I have 23 classes based on all of those filters that I've put in. So I can select any of these workouts, and I'm going to select this one with Rebecca Kennedy. So when I come here, this is where you would go to schedule the class. So I can schedule it for Thursday at, let's say, I'm going to do it after work. So I'll do 6 p.m. and then I can click add to schedule. And then if I want, I can then add it to my Google Calendar, Outlook, or iCal as well, which is really great so that it shows up in a couple of different places. So I've added that in. I'm going to go back because I also want to show the stacking feature that I had mentioned. If you want to do schedule, you can do that. If you want to stack, so let's say I'm going to do the workout right now and I want to do this in addition to any other classes, I can click stack, and then it would automatically be added to my stacked classes, which I can go to up here. That's the only one I have right now, but I can go ahead and add any at whenever I want. And then another highlight is bookmarking. So let's say I'm looking for tons of classes and I see one that I like, but I don't necessarily want to take it right now, but I want to flag it. I can bookmark it, and then that will add it to all of my bookmark classes and will remind me that I bookmarked it. and to take it at a later date. When you're previewing classes, you can also see the different music that's being done and then also the class plan as well. So it'll give you kind of an overview of how long the warm-up is, full body, how many movements, different things like that. And I can see exactly what those movements will be, how long they will be, if I just really want to see if that's the workout that I do want to take. All right, I'm going to take a look at the chat and see what questions we have here. All right, I see a question about the email, whether it should be at Penn State Health or at PSU. I would use whichever email you use to email most. If one doesn't work, I would try the other one. If you have any specific questions, I can write down your name and look into your specific account as well. Someone asked about canceling. Yes, you can cancel at any point. It does renew month to month. So every month, depending on what day you signed up, that will be your renewal day. So let's say I signed up today, which is the 17th. My membership will automatically renew each month and you're able to cancel at any time. Someone else asked about Penn State Health challenges. Yes, there will be a Penn State Health specific challenge. More details to come in the next probably coming months. So stay tuned for that, but nothing is happening right now. Someone asked about the sign up link. So that will be, let me see if I can post that in the chat quickly. All right, I added the link to sign up. So it's onepeloton.com/benefits/corporate. All right, and Sam did say, so it should be your at pennstatehealth.psu.edu email. All right. So someone else asked, so the live workouts are the ones you can only take 3 per month. So it's not about live classes, it's about whether they're using equipment or not. So the 3 per month max is just going to be on our cardio equipment classes for our App One membership. So meaning any classes that use our bike or use a bike, tread, or rower, you'll have up to 3 per month for App One and then unlimited for our App Plus. Right. Any questions I missed in here or any other questions? I know we have a couple of minutes left, so I can share a couple of other features if people are thinking.
Rachel, someone did ask if they missed the pricing. They jumped in a little bit late.
Oh, yes. Let me flash that up quickly. Here is the pricing. So for Penn State Health will be contributing $5 per month for memberships. So the pricing I have here is already with that preferred pricing discount as well as a $5 a month contribution. So for App One, it will be $4.99, App Plus is $14.99, and then All Access is $39 per month. And you will need to add a credit card when you're signing up. It's not something that's going to be deducted from your paycheck. So during the sign up process, you will have to enter in your credit card. All right, and then someone asked if you can take the same 3 classes multiple times per month. No, it will be a max of 3 classes per month. If you take the same class 3 times, that will still hit your max of the 3 classes per month. All right, let me go back here. I want to highlight our programs and our collections as well. As you guys think of more questions, feel free to add those in the chat and I can go back to them as well. But here are our programs. So this is where we just kind of collect classes. So if you're looking for something specific, you're able to find them here. So we have our glutes and legs classes with Adrian. We have a self-care retreat. So it'd be kind of more restorative classes. We have some row classes put together, straight to core with Rebecca. So those will be focused on core workouts. And sorry, this is our program. So programs are slightly different where they will actually show you exactly what to be doing each day. So going back here, I can see how long this specific program is. So this one is going to be 4 weeks and it'll be 5 days a week. And then each time you're working out, it'll be somewhere between 10 to 30 minutes. So if I want to start the workout, I'll start with day 1. And then once I complete day 1, then I can go to day 2 and so on and so forth. So you will have to do it systematically and they will build on each other. So again, that's our programs. And then our collections will just be the classes that are put together that are all similar. So we have low impact cardio. We have our Move For You, which is our partnership with Lululemon classes, strength for runners, different things like that. So if you're looking for specific classes or our Disney classes, sing along, Taylor Swift, we have all of those collected here. So one distinction between our collections and our programs is I can go and look at all these different classes that are with Taylor Swift, and I can take any of them at any point. I don't have to do them as they're kind of outlined as you do with our programs. And then lastly, I will just highlight our challenges. So here's where you'll see all of our Peloton specific challenges that are currently active. And then I can also see some that are upcoming. And if you see any that are upcoming or that are active that you're ready to join, you can just select join, and then I'll automatically be added. So once February starts, I'll already be set and added to that activity challenge. Once Penn State Health announces their first challenge, you'll be able to sign up here as well. All right, I know we have a couple minutes left. Any last minute questions? Can be anything about signing up, about the app specifically, about certain classes.
Rachel, we have a few in the Q&A feature. I'm not sure if you can see that or I can read.
Now I see it.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. So the first question is, can you create a personalized exercise plan in accordance to age and fitness goals? Not currently, but I love this idea and can take this back to the team. The most similar kind of feature I would say would be our programs for this that will kind of give you a plan to do and then set action, but it will not be personalized and tailored to each person, but kind of just overall anyone that is taking it. Someone else asked, does the app work on a smart TV? Yes. So we do work on smart TVs. So if you have a Roku or anything like that, we do have a Peloton app. You'll want to download the app to your TV and then log in with those same credentials that you initially signed up with, and then you will be all set. If I start with one plan, can I switch to the second one at a later time if I wanted to? So I'm assuming this is talking about the membership plan. So yeah, so if you sign up for App 1 and decide that you want to move to App Plus, you are able to do that, and vice versa. So if you decide that you want to start with App Plus and then switch, you are able to do that. If you go to your My Membership section, which will be, if you select these 3 lines and I go to Preferences, then I can go to memberships, and then I will be able to see what membership I'm currently on and make any switches here. So I would just click manage and be able to switch it there as well. And then let's see what else. Yep, the same question. Can I upgrade between options at any point or only during open enrollment? Nope, you can do this at any point. Through this My Membership section, you don't need to wait for open enrollment or anything like that. Someone had a question about asking for a credit card. So yes, you will need to add a credit card when you're signing up. We're not doing payroll deduction. So when you're initially signing up, you'll be able to add your credit card. And then if you ever need to switch that credit card for whatever reason, you could still come to this My Membership page and click update and be able to do it at that point. All right, I believe that is all of the questions in the Q&A section. And I'll check the chat as well. All right. Yeah, I think we are all set and right at time.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Rachel, and to everyone who joined. Certainly a lot of perks with the Peloton membership, and we hope that many of you take advantage of it. And certainly we'll keep promoting future challenges and anything else that may come out of this partnership. But thank you, Rachel, so much for taking the time, and thank you to all of our guests who tuned in today to learn about our Peloton partnership. So with that, again, the recording will be sent out in about a week or so. So please be on the lookout for that. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks so much. Bye.